Hey everybody, what's here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D Land. In the previous episode, we conquered Special World 8, and today's episode, it's the penultimate episode of this Let's Play. And that word is epic because it has the word ultimate in it, just like Smash Bros. Ultimate. So we'll be going through Special World 8 in today's video, and this is going to be a lot of fun because I didn't complete this world on my practice run. So that's gonna be pretty exciting! How in the world did we survive that? There were like 5 billion things right there that should have killed us, but then it didn't, and it was epic. It's almost as epic as Mickey. Alright, go over here and collect the clock. And continue this way. That green pipe down there would have taken you back up to that platform. Kind of a weird place for a pipe, in my personal opinion, but it's not that big of a deal. Almost said bit of a trouble again. If I ever make TSR designs, bit of a trouble should definitely be one of the designs. But anyway, we go over here. I panicked. I panicked. There we go. Okie dokie. It's all good now. I love how high-pitched their voices get when they're in the small form. Now, something different about this world compared to the other special worlds is that we could have beaten all the levels in the previous special worlds in any order that we wanted, but with the very last one, you have to complete them in a set order, just like the rest of the main game. So that's something that's a little bit different. I died on the first jump. Oh, that's a great sign for this level. So, we're moving over this way. I believe the first star medal is around here somewhere. Hopefully, if I'm remembering correctly. Take care of you, and go this way. Where are you, star medal? Reveal yourselves! And you're over there. Okay, that's not too bad. And that's the first one. Yay! Okie dokie. Be careful over here! Is there anything in here? There is! Ooh! It's like I can see the future! I must be Shulk from Xenoblade. Alright, let's head over here. And this last part over here could be pretty intimidating if you don't have a Tanuki suit. Because of the way this platform moves around, it makes your jumping physics a little bit weird. But luckily, we have a Tanuki suit, so everything is awesome. That's a song. Alright, it's over here. This is a very catchy song. One thing that I really like about this game is that this game has a really great soundtrack. Even if a lot of the songs are just remixes of the same one, it's still a great music. Personally speaking, I think Mario Odyssey has my favorite soundtrack in the Mario series. I obviously won't spoil it for anybody out there who hasn't played Mario Odyssey yet, but still, Mario Odyssey has an amazing soundtrack. The Galaxy games also have pretty great music too. But enough about music, because we're moving over here and completing this level once and for all. Until you have to replay this as Mario off screen. Yay! A castle? Midway through Special World 8? Gasp! So this level can be pretty tricky because not only are you on a time limit and there's a bunch of dangerous hazards everywhere that wants to destroy your beautiful face, there's also a giant Mario clone. He's not very nice at all, so you need to avoid him. And this right here could be pretty tricky with the thwomps everywhere and the giant Mario clone. And also, if you don't have your Tanuki suit this level, good luck, because this could be pretty tricky. I'm going to take that hit because we still get a star medal, and that's a pretty tricky one to get. And luckily, the rest of the level isn't too bad. It's like really that one part that's the biggest problem with this level. Not necessarily a problem, but the bit. And I died again. Alright. Circle around so the little jerk can not be rude. I'm the best at speaking our time. Why do I keep dying? Why? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? How could you, game? I thought we had something special. Alrighty then, that wasn't too bad. I just had to open my mouth. I just had to open my mouth. Alright, back to where we were a moment ago. Took me a couple tries to get back over here, but luckily, we finally made it through. And I almost died the same way that I did a moment ago, because that's always exciting. So the next star medal could be a little tricky to find, but what we want to do is have the giant Mario clone destroy that one pillar. It's kind of an odd place, to be honest, because I believe there aren't... I would think that's the only star medal in the game that's in a location like that. So it's kind of a bit of a weird location, and I remember that one being the hardest one for me to find on my first playthrough of this game. But now we can go over here and have the Shadow Clone destroy those pillars, and continue on over here. Thankfully that clock right there gives you just enough time to find that star medal if you need to backtrack for any reason. But now we can go over here, use our super handy dandy powers of the Tanuki suit to get the flagpole, and continue on our merry way through our path of glory. And yay! The coin count is 97, just like my birth year! Woo! I'm old. So many time limits, so little time. Quite literally. So we're going over here, and thankfully we're not going to be chased around by a giant, scary, purple, evil man. So let's go over here. And yeah, this is another one of those time levels, and it's also based off one of my more least favorite levels in the main game, so that's gonna be pretty exciting. But luckily, we have these adorable little wall thingies right there. Ah, they're just so adorable. I don't remember the names off the top of my head, but they're cute. They kind of remind me of the blockheads from Okami. I don't know why, but they just always do. I believe they're both based off the same Japanese mythology story thingy. For those of you who don't know, Thwomps and the Okami blockheads are based off of, I don't actually remember what the name was off the top of my head, but basically it's this kind of magical barrier thingy that would keep intruders out, but there's like a simple weakness in them or something like that. Also, that one up right there, the most jerkest one to get in the entire game. I remember dying so many times on my first playthrough trying to get that one up, and that wasn't a very fun experience at all. But luckily, this isn't my first playthrough, because I rarely, if ever, let's play games on my first playthrough. Alright, let's go over here. And... okay. Speaking of first playthroughs, something pretty funny is that, I think I mentioned this on Twitter, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I absolutely adore that game. It's one of my favorites on the Nintendo Switch. And they have a feature in that game called Elemental Burst, where the elemental type of your blade abilities... this may sound a little bit complicated, but just bear with me for a moment. The Elemental Burst, how that works is that, like Pyra, for example, she's fire-based blade. She'll have fire-based elemental attacks and things like that. So whenever you do an Elemental Burst with her, Mario will die. It put me back all the way over here! Alright, back to where we were a moment ago. Thankfully, the Boomerang power-up seems to be way more helpful in this level than the Tanuki suit, as we'll be demonstrating by collecting the star medal up here. Again, this is one of the very few instances where a Boomerang flower may be more useful than a Tanuki suit. And now we go over here and collect our Tanuki suit so we can get the golden flag. Go upwards, go up the thing, go up the thing, go up the thing. There we go. And collect the golden flag. We have a golden flag. Did I mention it's golden and that it's a flag? Alrighty then, so if I can finish my story without dying. Xenoblade, how the elemental bursts work with that is that, for example, Pyra is a fire-based blade, so whenever she does a powerful attack during a chain attack, or when setting up a chain attack, excuse me, she'll have a fire elemental thingy on the bad guy, And for the longest time, I thought to have the element burst, you'd have to use another element like it. Like, you'd have to use another fire blade on the enemy during a chain attack. But I only recently learned that you have to use the opposite element. Like, for example, Pyra, again, she's fire-based blade. So, to make the element burst, you have to use a water-based blade. And I went the entire playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles, the entire 100-hour game, not knowing that that wasn't the case. So that was a fun story. And I was finally able to finish it without dying. Yay, that's my accomplishment for the day. I don't have to play this game anymore. Alright, so this area could be pretty tricky. Make sure you bring in plenty of Tunica Shoots before you come into this area. Thing over here. Ah, yay! We get to use the shiny powers of awesomeness! And we can finish off the level in shiny form. Oh, the shiny went away. But I like the shiny. And now we'll be moving on to the very last level of the Special World 8. It's all been building up towards this. With only 4 star medals to spare, it's time to take on the final castle. With only 30 seconds left to complete this level, let's do this! And very surprisingly, this is not a recreation of the very last castle. I know it surprised me too on my first playthrough. But we go over here, destroy these Hammer Brothers, because that's how you get more time. Make sure to tell that to Link in Majora's Mask. So let's go over here. I'm gonna ignore that one guy because it takes a little too long to go over there, and I don't have the patience for that. Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to test an idea. Never mind. Okay, I was trying to see if the stone statue can protect us from the lava guys, but none of them came over to us when we had the stone form, so that was kind of a waste of time. I'm gonna ignore the Hammer Brothers over here and collect this one. And Dry Bowser has returned with blue fire. He's the happiest from Earthbound! Alright, let's take care of you guys. And we definitely want to be careful over here because this area is not a joke. So watch out for the shockwaves over there because it can be quite a shocking experience to get destroyed by them. And I'm not sorry for that pun. Okay, Bowser, I am sorry. Please don't hurt me again. Okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to use my stone statue leaf thing. I don't want to do that because... Never mind. I was trying to say that I don't want to use it because I want to save it for the end. But we took damage anyway. But luckily we made it through. Is there anything over here? No, there isn't. And that was it. That was Special World 8. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Super Mario 3D Land. I'm going to try to be careful to get on top of this gold flagpole. There we go. We did it. Yay! So that's going to be it for this episode of Super Mario 3D Land. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. And until next time, Lady Gear to you. Oh yeah.